talk that stuff, cause the homegirl and the homie gon' call that bluff. Don't act dumb, turn it up loud, let it bang, get rough. If you're scared of the truth, better bite your tongue. It's that don't act dumb, don't act dumb, don't act dumb. Oh, ain't you love with the heat, steady running it back. Q-U-E in the cut, keep the facts intact. If you came half.
What up, everybody? You already know who it is. We are back again. It is your favorite person, THEHOMIEQUE. Yep, that's me and my baby girl.
Asia Land in the building. You already know what it is. Don't act dumb.
And we got something special for y'all. We got the First Lady gang in here. We got my mama, First Lady Watson.
And we also have First Lady Wilson. My mama.
Okay, let it be known. We told y'all we preach as kids.
Yes.
So y'all already know it's something special today. We're doing a very special Mother's Day episode. So we had to bring our girls out so they can let y'all know that they know how to tell y'all to not act dumb as well. Okay?
Yes. All right.
We're going to share some special moments. We're going to share some encouragement. And we're going to do it all. And it's really going to be coming from us. So y'all can see where we come from.
The woman who raised us,
Okay.
the woman who pushed us out, carried us for 9 months.
Our tether
We're not
to
gonna
this
say
world.
the time of the labor, but you already know they birthed the best one.
long
And it's
enough.
me, middle child gang.
And it's me, Scorpio gang, middle child syndrome.
But it's all cancer, okay? It's cancers over here.
It's Scorpios over here.
All right,
It's
but
all
we're not
Scorpio.
gonna do that because my mother just had a birthday, so we want to say happy belated
Happy
birthday.
birthday!
Shout out to our Aries. And then your sign is.
I'm a Libra.
You are a Libra.
I'm
The
a Libra.
coolest. She the coolest of them all.
My mama,
Yes.
October Libra.
Yes. No wonder why y'all guys get along. Libra is Aries. I like that. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna move along. Now that y'all already got comfortable, grab your drink, grab your coffee, and have a seat and join us on this episode.
Yeah, so before we start going in with our questions, do y'all got anything y'all want to say to the people? Y'all got anything you want to say to your favorites? We don't have to say favorites, but to your kids, anything?
So your loved one.
You know what? I just first of all would like to say I thank God for not only being here but being a mother. And I thank God for you all who are watching them and supporting them in this endeavor.
And I would like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, and I am glad to be here with my daughter. I'm very proud of her, and don't act dumb.
Don't act dumb, period.
Don't
Can
act
we get
dumb.
a don't act dumb in the comments?
Okay.
Don't act dumb.
With a purple heart.
Yeah, purple heart. Or any favorite color of your heart. Drop it in the comments below.
Ping, ping.
So we got a couple questions we want to ask our moms, and just to really give a little bit of themselves to you guys. So the first question we have, I'll ask you first. I'm switching my cards up. We're gonna cut that out. But the first question we have is, who are you outside of being our mom? Keep in mind, my mom is a mother of 5 kids and extra bonus kids. I got a lot of siblings, okay? So who are you outside of being our mom? Because you're great at that alone, but I know that's not your identity. So who do you feel you are outside of that?
Outside of that, firstly, I'm a child of God.
Amen.
Secondly, I am pastor's wife, and I am your mother, but I am a grandmother, and soon to be great grandmother.
Wow.
So,
Congratulations.
yeah.
The family growing, y'all. The family is growing.
Yes.
And mom?
First of all, I'm a child of God, and I am a behavior specialist. I am a doula. I am a mother of grandkids. I have 13 grandkids now.
Jesus!
So our family is growing too, not a great, but 13. And I'm a first lady. I'm a wife. All those above. I'm trying not to act dumb.
crazy? Like just
love
hearing both of
that.
you guys say that, like
They
we
got
come from
titles.
some really big
A
family.
big fan. 13 grandkids.
We come
Great grandmother, are you ready? Do you have a name?
No, I don't. I mean, I have 5 children, and then I have 5 more children
Right.
with my husband, and then so that's 10, and we have I think 26 grandkids all together.
She got us beat.
We
She
just
got us
had
beat.
another grandbaby, and like I said, we getting ready to have a great grandbaby. So
Wow.
big family.
we have
26. I'm a part of the family. I'm the bonus. I'm around. Okay?
And I'm a bonus on that side too.
No, I'm a part of that 26.
that's right.
We roll deep when we step out.
And
Okay.
spinning.
I think she needs the Oscar.
Yeah. No.
I'm afraid that I don't get that many.
She needs Glen Ivy.
Yes.
Oh my God, that one. No,
That
I
would be
never
so
went to
nice.
United with you, huh?
We must go.
I love Glen Ivy.
That would be a fun
Well,
Mother's
that
Day
would
gift.
tie
Who
in,
knows?
I think, into our next question because you guys can understand motherhood, grandmothers, and great grandmothers. So, how would you describe your style of parenting? I know, but I mean, y'all both got girls and boys. I know it's a balance. We in 2026, not 1990.
Okay, it's a different era.
1980. We ain't in, yeah, so you know it's different. Compared to now, how would you describe your parenting versus with your grandkids? Child, then grandkids. Cause y'all too nice for me. Y'all too nice. Grandkids
I think,
can do anything.
Great.
Yeah, grandkids.
I think I love being a grandmother. I love it. I love each and every one of them, and I love to spoil them. I love to send them home. And one good
She
thing
said, "I love to
about
send 'em home."
grandparents is you can love them and send them home. But when they're your own, you only can send them to their room. So
I
I
get sent home.
so and even as an adult, they get on my nerve. Get out,
Yeah.
because that means they acting dumb.
Oh.
You better stop being dumb.
You know what's funny that you say? I feel like growing up, it's funny how when our punishment was getting sent to our room, right? Now as an adult, I just want to be in my room. I just want to be left alone.
Close the door.
Send me to my room. That's where I want to go.
Right, exactly.
That
Send
is
me
so
now.
funny. Y'all was setting us up and y'all didn't even know it.
Didn't know it.
Cause I stay.
That door closed. In peace.
Pretty fair, a good mom. I do believe in what the Bible says. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Because guess what? What you're not gonna do is embarrass me in public.
That's it.
Because you gonna understand
Get
that
that look.
we getting ready to go to the bathroom.
Are you gonna get that ear?
Look, or you gonna get that look there.
Yeah.
That look is gonna let you
Right.
know that, you know what? I'm not going to compromise with you, and I'm not going to threaten you. I'm going to promise you that when we get home,
She said promise.
Oh baby,
It's on.
it
We
very
carried
much,
it out.
it very much was. These aren't empty threats.
No.
Yeah.
Act right, cause I promise this
Yeah,
will
it was
happen
that
when you get
promise.
home.
You know
I
we did that.
look, no funny story, cause listen, my mom, she parented us. She did well. I wasn't afraid of the police growing up. I was afraid of my parents.
That's
Okay.
Don't
but
call
your
me.
parents were the police.
And my parents were the police at that too. So I remember one time I had did something wrong. I don't know what I did, but it provoked a promise. So I think y'all was cracking up that day. I think y'all was went after what happened because I knew I was in trouble. I was a bad kid. I was a good kid growing up. I just
Mischievous.
idle hands.
He was mischievous.
So
You took the risk.
I took all the risks. So I
Took the
literally
punishment.
did what I don't remember what I did, but I remember the aftermath. I got my promise and I just went home. I went straight into the bedroom. I picked the belt and I had already started crying. And then I don't know if it was you or Dad, but one of y'all came in and y'all just started cracking up.
Probably me.
And I didn't get a whip, and she said, "You punished yourself."
And you know what? When they
But
know,
at least you know, like
when
I already
they
know
know,
what's gonna happen.
they know they in trouble. But I grew up like that. You know what? I gotta just.
Because it was the car ride home, like I'm already mentally preparing, like I'm about to be in pain. Like it just
go on,
get it over with. That's funny, but no,
It's funny because being a mother with my kids, I really didn't have to whoop them. Because I'm saying your dad gonna get you. And when he come home, it's over. So, and I was the one that hollered, get up, Dad! And he was like, get up, honey. And I ain't got time for all that. Get up! So I was like that voice one, and he was like, you don't holler at the kids, LaShawn. Just tell them to get up and walk out. That didn't work for me.
That didn't work for my house.
No,
It didn't work. I had to raise my voice.
Yeah.
Or get left.
I remember one time. I remember one time with my little brother, because I feel like still today we're not morning people. And my little brother's like the worst not morning person, and he had to get up and go to school. I think I had late start that day.
Oh.
And she got set off. And she got set off to the point to where I got up. And I went in that room. And I was like, you got her out of character.
Because
trying to get you up to get you to school on time.
out of character, I never really cursed at my children. It's something about people that curse at their children that, just make me cringe. But I remember, and I said, get your ass up out of the bed. That's what I said. I was at that point, okay? And he was in high school, and he went to school, and then he got home, I picked him up, and he got in the car, and he was like, I'm so sorry. And I'm thinking, what did you do at school? And he said, I made you curse. I said,
That's you was upset. If
You got her there?
Yeah. And
So-
you got out the room.
yeah.
Oh, I would have cried too. Like, why you cussing at me?
But he waited all day to say it.
He had
So
to
it's
sit-
like he
they let
felt
us
it on
sit
that.
in it. Okay, they let us sit in it all.
Process it.
So I would say, well, just hearing from both of y'all, I feel like y'all were strict. Y'all were strict soft.
Medium.
Medium. You were understandably, like, we know when
Yeah.
we could teach and we can teach, but don't go across.
My mom was
What I will
kids
say,
have to go to juvenile home?
no.
Thank you.
That's
Did
what I
you
was
say
just
yes?
gonna say. I said we might have been
you better got
bored.
You ain't had to get a visit.
No.
She said, no.
But I never had to visit a court. And I never had to go to a police station.
Well, you know what? I had to deal with some minor things. But that's part of growing up.
Right.
I mean,
You live and you
you
learn.
know,
Yeah.
we had to do some community services, but I ain't have to go visit you through the galley.
Yeah.
With a phone.
That's it.
I ain't have to go get strip search to come inside to visit you.
Yeah.
So, and that's not to frown on anybody that has.
Right.
But it was enough, because they don't give us a book on how to raise these children. So, we did enough.
Oh, y'all had a lot.
Girl.
It's a lot of kids.
I'm
And,
sure.
and I only had to raise my 5.
Yeah.
My other 5 are grown, plus all the bonus kids are grown, but I still have it, And I think it's a blessing.
Yeah. I thank God for mine that I didn't have to go visit them. They all graduated and went to college. So I thank God for that. I tell my kids now, I said, y'all was good kids, but as an adult, boy, y'all give me a run for my money. So
Right here.
But it keeps us praying.
Yeah. And
And we know that God is going to answer, and God has his hands on them.
Yeah.
So, now this one's for you, Asia. Describe your mom growing up.
Describe my mom growing up. You know what I hate the most? When my mom was growing up. My mom always had a nice figure. They always called my mom with the big booty.
Ooh, come on, big booty Judy.
And my mom Yeah, she was nice. High school, that used to get on my nerves.
So that's where you get it from.
Maybe, but
Because
I used to
the
hate
BBL
that.
allegations are
But then
coming.
I got my dad too. I'd be like, why y'all so on my parents? And now by me being a mom, I see the people look at me. It kills my son. Why they looking at you? So growing up, I'm like, well, I know I look good because everybody always give my mom compliments. She's tall. She had the petite body, and then she was thick. Now that I know what thick is, my mama. Anyway, but growing up with my mama was a sweet lady. She's still sweet. She's very kind-hearted. She'd give her last to anybody. She don't have to know you. She don't have to be around you. But she would tell you the truth. Yeah. Like, she ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. Like, if she don't like you, she don't like you. If you said something, she's gonna let you know. The I statement, I feel, I said, is always, she put it back on her. And another thing, right, watching my mom, she always told us never let the fault be in us. Mm-hmm. Even though you know somebody is wrong, you be better than that person. She always taught us that. She always encouraged us to be better. Don't even be tacky. Don't be ghetto. Don't be misunderstood. Be who you are. If you go be 10 toes down, be 10 toes down. Like for me, I ran track. If you go do it, do it. Don't waste my time. Just don't waste her time. Don't play with her money, and don't disrespect her. And that's how I always been. Like, I give my mom the ultimate respect. She's gorgeous. She gonna make sure the house is ran right from sun up to sundown. My mom used to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to go to work in Pasadena. We used to go to school in the valley. Like, she always made sure we was in good areas. Even though we lived in the hood, but we wasn't raised like we lived in the hood. Like, we went to the valley. My mom had us in a Christian school. I went to a Catholic school. I was a little feisty one. I was a bad one. I was like, let's do the 1, 2. And she was like, Asia, did you have to do that? Yes, I did.
And I'm standing on it.
Yeah, I did. Did you have to tell the teacher that? I did. So I was the one that took the trouble and didn't care. And my mom was like, you know you're wrong. Even though I was wrong, she always told me the truth. Yeah. Now, did I receive it as being wrong? No, I don't care. But now I try to be like, look, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Quickly. So I really love my mom, hands down, of her motivation. And one thing I will say, she always prayed for me, and she go always keep praying for me. So don't like that. So yeah, I love that for her.
I know that's right. For me, my mom.
Okay, get it right. Don't embarrass.
Well, one thing that I want to add to who you are outside of being my mom is this my best friend. Yeah. Like, I don't think y'all know. Not only is this my best friend, this is my child. So, and I think anyone who sees me on social media, like, this is my mom, this is my child, this is my best friend, I spoil her. But I spoil her because she spoiled me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and it's not so much in a sense of she spoiled me with like showering me with gifts or like she spoiled me with those monetary things, but she spoiled me with love. And I can really say like who I am today is really a lot of what my mom poured into me. Because one thing, like you said with your mom, she is love. Like if you can describe anything, like my mom is love. She will welcome anybody into the family. She will take care of who she needs to take care of. She's a caregiver. Which is why I feel like she gave me what I like to call the curse of the given heart. Because it just seems like even when, like, if I have it and I can supply it, I'm gonna do that, and I'll take the burden on me. Because one thing, just like you said with yours, I gotta pray, and I'm gonna be behind me. I got God on my side. I'm gonna be taken care of. So if I can extend this olive branch to you, let me go ahead and do that, because God put me in a position to be a giver. And when He puts you in a position to be a giver, He's always gonna bless you.
Okay, don't preach now.
But this is what she instilled. This is what she instilled in me.
True.
And then
Absolutely.
most important thing, like she always taught me, like your time is your time. one thing, again, with my mom being my best friend, like my number one fan, like my biggest supporter, my biggest pusher, my mom was behind me for anything that I wanted to do. I remember I wanted to go down the acting modeling route. And the crazy thing is that I bring this up because I was going through cleaning my room the other day, and I found the acting journal thing that we had started. We had like all the little acting talent places. We created profiles, we put pictures up, and I'm like, Mom, send these out to these
Momager.
Yeah, my momager. Like Christian or who? I got Sarah Watson. And like, I don't know, my mom poured so much into me, so when I come off the way I come off, I'm not cocky, I'm confident, because as long as I got my mama behind me, by my side, I don't care what nobody says. Because this one right here,
Pastor
because this one right here, this is the one, like, and she raised 5 kids plus 5, plus however many came through, like, and never failed, never went down. Like, this is Wonder Woman. If I could share one, before we go to the next step, I feel like I share this story all the time, and I'm actually proud of myself that I didn't cry, because whenever I talk about my mama, I cry. So, that's the one thing that's gonna make me cry every time. But I remember one time, because my mom would always let us be independent and do our little independent things. And we were in the kitchen, and I wanted to make a sandwich, and she let me make the sandwich. And I like mayonnaise, and I don't care what none of y'all have to say. I like mayonnaise, I don't like Miracle Whip, I like mayonnaise, okay? Do what you need to do with that information. But don't act dumb.
And know the difference.
So I put too much mayonnaise on the bread, and I just felt defeated. I was just like, this is it. Like, I don't care. I don't want to do this anymore. I was over. And my mom comes over, and she's like, it's okay, babe. This isn't it. She grabs the knife. She, like, scrapes the excess off. And I was like, that's all you needed to do? Like, she can do anything, like, over the simplest thing. So it's like, if she really instilled in us, if you can put your mind to it, then you can do it, because you don't have a vision for no reason. So.
And she's spreading it.
Okay. This.
The mayonnaise.
I know, you caught it. You caught it. I wanted to see who was gonna catch it. She said, oh no, you see one of them.
Wait, what happened? What I
Because
mean?
I said Miracle Whip on purpose. I know you said that, but I was gonna see if y'all heard me. And she said, oh no, he didn't say that.
No Miracle
You
Whip.
see, she would correct you.
That's my girl. Both of them my girls. Both of them my girls.
And that's, to me, parenting. You don't want your children to feel defeated. And they need to see from their parents that, you know what? We can get over this. And it's not, because nothing is, first of all, too hard for God, but nothing is too hard for us to fix. And it's simple, wipe a little bit of that. Who wants mayonnaise? But I mean, I learned.
Don't act up, and she gonna be the one.
But no. They grew up on Miracle Whip.
Yeah.
And then we switched over to mayonnaise because I started liking mayonnaise in my salad off instead of salad dressing.
Really?
It's good.
Yeah. So.
It is good.
It's good.
I'm the only one.
Yeah.
Okay, I need mayonnaise salad.
Yeah, I mean,
It is good.
it's like mayonnaise. No, it's
You just take
like
a
mayonnaise,
scoop of mayonnaise,
oil,
a
vinegar.
little bit,
That's
of,
how
or
my mom used to
even
make
a
it.
little bit of seasoned salt on the mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Ooh, with that
And
stuff
watch
in
mine
there.
come on.
Baby, honey.
So I'm the only one.
We was raised on that, really.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't raise me.
No, because it wasn't like a thing.
It
that
wasn't
we
a
really-
thing for kids. Because my kids were like,
And you have to
now.
you have to remember when we was raised, some things, and Sarah probably could.
I was just about to say, this is perfect. We're talking about that.
Yeah, no, because some things that our mother did, we say no, we'll
Nope.
never do
I
that.
ain't gonna eat that.
And
I'm
look
not
at y'all.
gonna. I'm not gonna make that. You
Mm-mm.
know, like
Not my kid.
no.
I'm not gonna
Like,
eat no
I was-
artichoke hearts.
Oh, I love
Baby,
artichoke
give me a jar of artichoke hearts.
I love
Never turn it,
artichoke
but
heart.
And
asparagus.
Well, I eat asparagus.
I didn't eat asparagus.
Bacon
Now-
wrapped asparagus.
But I didn't eat pig feet, and I didn't eat
And not
chicken.
gonna do
Oh,
it. And not gonna do it.
That's right.
No.
I'm gonna eat me some pig
remember my mom used to make chitlins.
Really?
And I used to be like, get it out of the house.
They said we can't live here no more. Yeah.
It stinks.
But no, she know how to make it not stink. You wouldn't even know she cooked it out of the house.
Throw some potpourri on the stove
Next to it, and it'll absorb that.
And that potpourri just
Really?
Oh yeah. Everybody came to the house and was like, I thought you cooked chitlins. I did.
Yeah.
Did you know that smell?
It's distinct.
horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
Open all the
A
windows.
true cooker.
Okay.
Because if
So
you
she
know how to
probably
do
put
it-
hog maws in it.
No, it was just chitlins.
What is a hog?
That's the
Hog
large
maw.
intestine. Hog maw.
Hog maw.
What is
That's the
chicken?
large intestine.
The stuff that's gonna die with our generation.
Yeah, because
It's gonna die with that. 'Cause we're not cooking chitlins in
no.
our house.
And don't hit us up in the comments. 'cause y'all
Do
know
it! I want to see who's in my generation who's cooking chitlins. I want to see it.
Well, I don't.
And then when I was raised, when
go
I
to
was growing
restaurants
up
for it.
with my mom, when we got out the bed, we had to make our beds up.
Yeah.
We couldn't
See,
walk
well,
around
listen,
with them.
okay, because I got
And I
two.
taught my kids like that.
I got two like that because we grew up with the warden.
Keep your floor clean. I make up the bed because I know how I want a bed made up.
Yeah.
I taught them how to
Flip a
spread
penny.
it, and I'm making the bed up.
All of my kids can make up a bed.
They can make their beds up, yeah.
No, but they have
But
to make it up the way I taught them.
you
to
want-
make it up. And they couldn't go to school unless they had their
She's
bed
talking
ready.
about get up. Do you know what we have to do just to get up?
Yeah.
I taught a class for my job on how to make up a bed. That was when I did training for custody
You
staff.
want it done how you
That
want it
was
done.
how one of my classes, you have to teach a class. So I taught a class on how to make up a bed. And
Y'all know
So-
And
that
I think that's for me right now. Like when I was growing up, we couldn't sit on the bed. And when you made the bed up, you couldn't sit on the bed. So now, as me being grown and have my own house, I lay on the bed. Like I don't care.
Because what?
Can't nobody tell me
I
to
try
get
to
up.
make my bed and then sit and contemplate life before I get dressed. Like,
No.
we're gonna do this today. We're gonna get up. We're gonna go to
I
work.
don't even
Don't
go.
look at the
I don't
phone.
go look
You don't
at the
make your
bed
bed
up. After I make the bed up,
He said, "I don't do
if
that."
I get up early, then my husband will make the bed up.
Yeah.
If he gets up early, then I make up the bed.
I could go
But
to the restroom and come back and our bed is made.
I don't believe that from this.
It'd be like,
But
dang.
I didn't know you was gonna get back in. I just went to the restroom.
I can't.
That's the difference.
I will stay up in the den in my chair until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning because I cannot sit in my bed and watch TV
No.
or do anything. When I get in the bed, I lay down and you can probably count to 10. And
This is not a lie.
noise is being made.
That is not a lie. You could be in conversation with her, and it's just sync, and she's gone. And then she'll get up, and she'll respond back to you.
Really?
That means I'm hearing you.
So, moving right along, basically what you guys were talking about, how back in your day.
Because
So,
we of age to be in a day.
okay, respect
Yes.
me. You better respect
They
me.
look good too.
That's right.
Day.
RESPECT.
That's it.
You better respect
We
me.
Yes.
earned that. We earned
Yeah.
that. We earned that respect for our kids.
yes.
and
Marching
kids.
that freedom walk.
I take it
So wait, so you know parenting in your era or your generation.
Our time.
How do you feel? Because I feel like Asia and I can speak on how it is in our generation. How do you guys feel the differences between your generation and this? Do you think it's easier or harder now to be a parent or raise?
Personally, I feel like it's harder because there are so many things out there battling for their attention. Just in school, in public school, at the parks, anywhere they go, it's totally different. I mean, it was different from what we grew up with and what you guys grew up with, but now that you guys are starting to parent, it's even worse out there. I mean, stuff that they did when I was in high school, they do it in elementary school now.
Yes, yes.
So I think it's much harder. And then I don't understand these young people who don't feel like they can whoop their kids.
Well, they can't
Because-
CPS.
Honey, there is a way.
There is a way.
I mean,
We can teach a class.
You already
Pause.
in the
Pause real
class.
quick before you say that, because baby, let me know. Let me tell you, in my generation, if you don't know what a switch is, we cannot be friends.
We cannot.
or a belt.
But
Don't
look,
get it braided.
Don't get it braided.
look, and don't pick the wrong one for it to be
Okay.
braided. Okay, sorry, go ahead. I just had to say that.
But I mean, and with that being said, about the switch, this is how I learned at a young age that prayer really works. Because as a kid growing up, we were told to go get a switch from the olive tree in front of
The one that wraps around.
well, they raised my mother and also they were our grandparents, and my cousin and I, who is also an elder in the church.
The
we
power
said,
of prayer.
We gonna pray. Lord, we want that tree to die. Not die. The tree died. Prayer works.
You're not gonna beat me no more.
And then was 1 and 2 came
Yeah,
out.
with you.
Like, we gonna believe. I know.
Touching and agreeing.
Tear that switch down.
The tree died.
Well, I think with this generation now, with social media and all of this, Facebooks
Access.
and Instagram, and giving kids phones early, and all these PlayStations and stuff like this, kids don't know how to be kids anymore.
No.
They don't go outside and jump rope or throw the ball or
Play jacks.
play jacks or
Marbles.
hostas.
We were the last generation.
None of that stuff. They
I
don't
wanna
know
double
about.
dutch so
They
bad.
don't know about this, and the society just taken over.
Yeah.
And then you have young girls. That's because we have young mothers being friends with their own kids, and they smoking and doing everything that we wouldn't do with our generation. Because I can remember, girl, go in your room. You too young.
This
kid.
grown folks
Get out of
business.
grown folks business.
This is grown folks business.
Now we-
And that doesn't
now
work
we grown
anymore. But now you have kids could jump in your conversation and tell the parent. I seen just the other day, a kid, he looks like he was about 5 and says, Mama, stop lying. And we all turned around and looked.
That word was a cuss word.
And
Yes. You was not to
I
say
was
that.
like, I wouldn't have had no
Agreed.
mouth. You know, like you 5 and said stop lying. So this is the way the kids are getting raised, you know, and even when they go to school, parents is taking a break. Oh, I get a break because Johnny gone for 8 hours.
For a few hours, yeah.
You know, and so I think the biggest problem is they took prayer out of schools.
Yeah.
I really do.
I know it is.
I know
I
it.
absolutely, positively know it is.
Yeah.
Because it's out of the schools, and truth be told, it's out of the house.
Out of the house, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so I remember praying over my kids, and they waking up, and I'm laying hands on them as they sleep and anointing them with oil and all of that.
I remember my kids would get up and they was like, Daddy been in the house because our whole forehead is just dripping with stuff. You know, because and Asia used to say it. And he was like, he used to do Asia mouth all the time, you know. And to this day, he still anoints my lips. Okay, he still
God
anoints
a
my
tongue, Lord.
lips. Yeah. And so then Daddy was up, huh? Because they all coming out their rooms rubbing it, because he was just.
I'm trying to make sure y'all got good skin.
He anointed my pet.
You remember that? Yeah.
But I thank God for them praying for me.
Okay.
Looking back
'Cause
now,
where would I
then,
be if I did not have that prayer over me?
Thank God for common sense. Thank God for discernment. And this came from parents. I
Yeah.
came from a 2-household parent. I mean, I know people today not lucky to have that, but I am very grateful to come from a 2-household with a mother and a father. Not a baby daddy and not a baby mother. Like, I have a mother and I also have a father in my life currently. But I thank God I'm 30. I'm going to be 33. But like I said, looking back, I appreciate. No, you're not going with them. No, you ain't spending the night at nobody's house. I don't care if you mad at. You're not wearing that. Why are you trying to be something that you're not? And I'm the one
Because
that
I
did.
am.
Yeah, like I wanted to wear the little cute stuff that I was cute. I still do. But I have more wisdom and discernment with it now.
Yeah.
Because everybody's not your friend. That's not your friend. That's not your cousin. That's not your brother. That's not your sister. You know who your family is?
See who you align
Portia,
with.
Right.
Melissa, Dijon, and these are, stop calling other people because now you're bringing other spirits that I gotta get off of you because now you acting like them. And Asian, I'm tired of you going to do okay. Then next thing you know, I'm back outside. Oh, I just had to go.
I remember,
So happy for
we said our kids, and I remember I told my daughter and Melissa one time, and I said, she said, I'm wearing pajamas to school. I said, you're not wearing pajamas
Oh, I had that bad.
You're not wearing pajamas to school. You're not going out of my house. I get up every day and I work hard for you not to have pajamas. Are you crazy? And she snuck them pajamas. She snuck the pajamas out that house and I went to work late. And she walked down the street in them pajamas and me and her had a face to face. So y'all, that ever happened to y'all? That your mother had to come to school?
The kids had pajama day, okay? But they wasn't doing like a lot of kids roll out of bed and going to school in the pajamas. No, we're gonna go get you some pajamas because you're gonna still do everything you need to do. And then you're gonna put on these pajamas like you putting on clothes to go to school.
But I didn't mind her wearing her pajamas, but I didn't want my child to walk down the street in pajamas. You can wait till you get to the school and participate. I wasn't taking that from you. But what I am going to do, you not going to walk down Paris Boulevard with no pajamas on.
I had a thing about wearing house shoes outside.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's a pet peeve.
That's ghetto.
I am.
And that's what we are not gonna do.
We are not.
Not just wear the regular house shoes outside this house.
That's acting dumb, folks.
That right there.
I feel attacked.
That's why I said,
Because I'm wearing every which slide. I got so many. Then my house
House
shoes.
shoes.
No, because remember when I used to have them Tigger house shoes? I would wear those to school.
Yes, that's
I wore those shoes so much that the bottom was my sock.
Oh, Jesus.
I love those. You couldn't tell me nothing. But to bring up a situation where, I'm not going to say I got caught up because I knew what I did because I was that person. I knew what I was doing. But I was the socialite of the family. I'm still the socialite of the family.
Favorite cousin.
It was house parties. We was doing house parties back then.
Yeah.
And
That's when we grew up.
I remember I was going to a lot of house parties. So this one weekend, my dad was like, I asked my dad, can you take us to this house party? Blah, blah, blah. He said, no, son, you go to house parties all the time. You need to chill. You need to sit down. And I said, okay. Now, mind you, I'm one of them children where no means find another way.
Yeah.
Cool.
You didn't want to take it.
That means you didn't want to take it. Okay, man. So, let some time go by, got my master plan. He was sitting watching on the couch, and you couldn't see the door from the couch. And I was an active kid back then. So, I leave, and I was like, I'm going on a walk. Said, whatever, I don't know what he was watching. I go down the street, call my friend, I'm at the corner, y'all ready? Come pick me up, we go to the party. I guess I must have been gone for a little too long for my dad's liking. Because my dad calls me and he said, where are you at? I said, I'm at the party. And he said, you need to hurry up and bring your butt home. You grounded. And I said, well, why would I rush home if I'm already grounded?
Because
The mistake was I had a house key.
Yeah.
You can't lock me out.
Yeah.
So anyway, I come home. I got grounded. I mean, I feel like at that age, you can't whip me no more. Not because you can't, just because you just can't whip me no more. Like, I'm not gonna fight you or nothing because you're still my dad. I'm scared of you. You could beat me up. But you just gonna ground me. Take my phone, whatever. I still go to school. I still go see all these people, so.
Well,
But
I
wait.
would say he got that honestly. I would say teenager.
Yeah. Wow. That's
Was
crazy.
that teenager?
Yeah, but wait, my dad was like, He made me do yard work the next day, right? I don't do yard work. Never did it. Never did it. Just don't. I think I was doing yard work and I would go out there for 10 minutes and I come in and take a shower and then I go back out there for another 10 minutes. I come in and take a shower because I don't like being dirty.
I don't like my hands to be
Yeah. And then he's like, you're going to be doing yard work till you regret going to that party. I said, well, I'm going to be doing yard work for a long time because that party was lit. I'm like, you cannot punish me. I already made the decision.
So what was the lesson that your mother taught you from that? Or what did you learn?
I
from
think
that?
my mom's life lessons that she taught me, because that was all my dad, and I mean, if you didn't know from there, the lesson wasn't learned. The lesson was stand on business.
You stood
and
on
I stood
business.
on it. But my mom's lessons that she taught me is you're great, be great, and be who you are, and stand on that. Because, like I said, if I got my mom's support, nothing else matters from nobody else. And I think I can stand firm and I can stand strong in that, and I could stand confidently with that. My mom taught me how to be confident.
And that one lesson that you take with you today is what?
The one lesson I take from me today is you are on God's time. Don't compare yourself to other people.
That's a great answer. He spoke for me too. That's the case, but we can't forget about that. One of the lessons
Say, what about you?
I think I learned to this day is respect.
Yeah.
If respect is earned, respect is given. And most people nowadays don't have respect. And I say that because if you respect somebody, you respect somebody's boundaries, you respect somebody's feelings, and you respect somebody of who they are as a person. And if I'm coming to you as a woman, respect that. If I'm coming to you as a daughter, respect that whatever my flaw was, respect the fact that I need you right now. And despite of what's going on, respect that person in their time of need. So I would say respect. And a lot of people lack respect all the time because having a conversation with somebody, you could disrespect them, not even knowing you hurt their feelings, but you just want somebody just to be so focused on you, not knowing what your words said to the person disrespected you, and you got to be humble with yourself. Like, should I be ignorant back, or should I just let the disrespect just be disrespect? No, you stand up for what's right, and you tell that person, I don't like how you talk to me, I feel disrespected. So it's now that I'm more firm with that, I be coming into a little situation, but I said what I said.
You just took me to a lesson my mom taught me real quick.
You do it real quick.
Go.
If you don't respect yourself,
Yeah.
you're not going to demand people to respect you.
That's right.
And that's, once you respect and know who you are,
And
I'm
I
sorry,
know who
you're
I
not getting ready
am.
to.
Yeah.
And once you get delivered from folks, it doesn't even
Right.
That. So
That's
what-
where it all comes because you just know, like, the old me probably would have just choked too. But you know what? I'm going to tell you how I feel, and you can't tell me how to tell you how I feel.
because it's how I feel.
Yeah, me. So stand on that.
So listen, this is just my mama taught me this and it stuck with me to this day. We wasn't fighting kids, right? We was not fighting kids. But my mama told me, don't hit them first.
Don't hit them first.
But,
Never hit first.
but once they hit you,
You better get them up.
beat them down.
it didn't work for her.
I guess at some point I was that gangster mom. Because my brothers were gangster boys, you know.
She had it in her.
And I mean, I
Sometimes
do
you have to
remember
tell
once my baby boy came home from the park. And y'all gotta go get him.
Yeah.
And
Simple.
Was it automatic?
it was so quick.
That's
I was
like
like, oh,
clockwork.
should I have said that? Should I just kneel down and pray?
Yeah.
But I just felt like I, as a mother, can't go out there and do it.
Yeah.
But y'all as big brothers need to go. Because
Go handle that.
we were taught to watch, you can fight each other,
Yeah.
but you don't let nobody else come in and fight your brother.
And a lot of people in this generation now like that. You see cousins fighting cousins,
Yeah.
mamas fighting mamas. Like, my mama would still get it up with me, but I ain't gonna try to fight my mom.
I wouldn't even-
That's the respect.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Yeah,
no
that's-
respect with, cause
Because they trying to be their friends. They smoking and drinking with them and all of that. Partying to the club.
But I do remember that in one fight, we all fight. And if you ain't rocking with us, then you need to go. Because I already know what we about to do. So
Once
don't
we're
sit,
done
at,
here-
don't sit at the table and like, oh no, we gotta know, bro, this about to get cracking.
Yeah.
You with us?
Or you
Because we all in. Because literally, with one fight, we all fight. And that's why people be like, y'all so close. Yeah, we are. We are unit.
Yeah.
And if you would never know the division or anything, because we all go show it for each other.
We gonna move.
Like my sister, Portia, she's not a fighter. I'm like the fighter, I don't care. I'm gonna fight you, I'm gonna talk mess. I don't care. I
Mama
said it,
agreed.
I
She
did
said,
it,
yep.
whatever. Melissa, yeah, she's between my brother, same, not really.
No.
Just me.
Dijon will.
We all would fight, but most of the time,
But he's older now. He don't talk.
I still might punch you in the mouth. I'm still working on it. God
If
is
they
still
say-
working.
working on it.
Like that,
Yeah.
like
I have proclivity.
One day we took her dad, dropped her off at school, and she was in a brand new school, and nobody knew her, and he didn't even make it back to the house. They called the house, and they called my job and told us to come and pick up Asia. And we was like, what happened? I said, you don't even have to tell me. We'll send somebody right now. My husband home, and she hit them. She hits them.
But don't mess.
It's not that I hit them. It's just like you talking too much. Like if you want to fight,
can't
let's
control
fight.
people
And I
now.
don't. But they said they was gonna jump me.
And I'm not gonna
I'm
give you
not
the
gonna just let
opportunity.
you jump me.
I'm not gonna give you the
So
opportunity.
I have valid reasons why I do the things that I do. It was self-defense. Now you came for me. Now
You told me a promise, and I had to get you before that promise.
And then you in my area, my space.
Yes.
So it's like you ain't about to be. You're not about to yell at me. I'm good now. I'm still working on it. But I was the fighter. I got a lot better. I used to fight boys. I still do fight boys. It's just like, what's up? But again, God's still working on me, y'all. God's still working on me.
So I'm kind of scared to ask this question,
What?
but I'm kind of curious to hear the answer from y'all. 'Cause I feel like y'all got a lot. What is? I'm scared for us. What is an embarrassing story that y'all have about us? But don't act dumb with.
Is it just one or?
Just
And
one.
you know what? If depending on how the one go, you might get another one, and other than that, you might not get this one out. So.
Well, okay. If you guys don't mind, because all through my kids' lives, I worked in a prison, and I worked in an office that I would have to interview inmates at various prisons, because they would leave our prison and go to other ones. When I had this child and I named him Quentin, one of my older cousins, she was like, why you gonna name that baby after a prison? And I was like, how is that ever gonna cross? Okay. Well, this one in Riverside Christian School, and we had been having some issues with Quentin. Okay, but we dealing with Quentin. Well, I'm trying to get an interview with an inmate who had been transferred to San Quentin for months. I'm trying to get this inmate so I can get an interview. And I remember leaving my office one day, and I get all the way across the yard, and my inmate clerk, she's yelling out, she said, Quentin's on the phone. And I'm like, you know what? That little boy is gonna be in trouble. I'll call his dad when I get to the other side. And I call, Quentin's not in trouble. I get all the way back to my office and they said, we said San Quentin. But he had been in so much trouble that the school was calling, I'm not dealing with this today. So that was a funny time because, you know, they did
Your mom
finally,
already knew.
they already crossed.
Like this wasn't me, girl.
Yeah.
It's what you wanted. It's actually what you wanted.
You named one.
It was a question I wanted.
What would you say? Be cute.
Tell me to horse it again.
An embarrassing story you have of Asia.
Okay, I have one. The most embarrassing thing that I have.
Who we like the most?
She was like I want to say she was about 4 or 5, and we were sitting in church, and Asia was a child that she couldn't eat like peppermint, and every time she eat peppermint, she would choke. And so, you know, I have 4 kids, and they sit next to me, and Portia says, Mommy, Asia's choking. So I just grabbed her.
We in church, okay?
I just
We in
grabbed
church.
her, and I socked her the back, and her peppermint landed in somebody's hat. And we was like,
And then the lady looked back, we all was like,
so I think that was the most embarrassing thing.
Like, I'm not gonna disrupt church.
I did not want to say, my daughter just spit it in her hat, and it was just sitting there, and my son was like, and I'm like, shut up, you know. And I
this
think
the
that
first
was
lady, y'all.
Yeah.
She socked me in church.
I did.
But it did, it went flying in the lady.
Yeah,
And I'm just like,
she was choking.
Like,
It wasn't like a
It's gotta
sock,
come out.
But you know, I didn't think about first aid at that time or CPR. My first thing was grabbing her and a poke, and it just because it wasn't her first time. Because Asia was a child that always put stuff in her mouth like quarters, and she got a quarter stuck in her.
Oh my goodness.
You know, she was always
Legos.
Yeah, you know.
always put in stuff.
Look,
That's why they
so-
pray for the mouth.
That's why the anointing stays on the lips.
So the fact that you say that, I was just about to say, what's one thing that we used to do as kids that would get on y'all's nerves?
Me? I don't know.
I think for me, it was always, everything was competition.
Nothing.
That got on my
Good.
nerves a
Not
lot
for me.
because it was competition who could get in the bathtub first. It was competition who could dress first. It was competition who could eat first. It was competition for everything.
We were raised that way.
It was competition who get in the front seat, who got in the car first.
Everything was a race.
But it was never competition on who was going to be the best behaved.
That's a good one.
You know, they
Yeah,
were
that's the word.
athletes, so everything was
Competitive.
competition for them.
Even when we used to go fishing, my dad would be like, whoever gets the biggest fish, whoever gets the most fish, whoever gets the first fish, like, and it was money bags. Like it's always a competition.
So it was like
I remember, no, really, I remember because we used to we would fight for the front seat. Well, I get car sick, so I need to be by a window.
Yeah.
And
Really, he did get
Right.
front seat.
so I think it got to one point in time where my dad goes and has this big brother talk with my big brother. He's like, "You're just gonna let him take your seat? You're just gonna let him take you the big brother?
You the
supposed
oldest.
to take you?
Birthright.
You gonna let him? Yeah, birthright." We got it good over here, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
don't mess up my situation. Man, I'm in the front seat. He comes up. He said, "This is my seat. I'm big brother." And I looked at my dad, and he said, and I was like, "I got you."
So you moved?
I did.
You did?
'Cause wasn't
You was the
nobody-
bigger
They
person?
really did.
No, because another time, because my dad used to have talks with my big brother, because I used to punk my big brother, right?
so you was the bully.
He was.
I wasn't the bully. I just stood on business, and I was the biggest out of all my siblings. So what you gonna do to me?
He was
So
full of thought.
So my dad had another talk with my brother. Then he said, "You just gonna let him bully you like that? Like you the big brother? You need to buck up on him, right?" Mhm. I was doing what I do. He bucked up, and I think at one point it was I had him running screaming through the house.
That day.
And then it turned around and he had me running and screaming through the house. And I was like, "It's yours."
Yeah,
I
they
won't
did.
I think it wasn't a competition with them. I think what used to get on my nerve was Asia and Dijon would always fight. And so it got to a point where I said, you know what? The first one who cried, I'm gonna whoop him. The first one who cried.
If you're gonna welcome it, you better.
And so Asia, because she, you know, she's always been a fighter, and she always think that she can whoop her brother. So she used to think it was funny because she used to get whoop him, you know. And then as she got bigger and he got bigger, and She was like, he hit me, mama. I was, but you get so now you get that grown man strength. So when he put that grown man strength on her and hit her back for a good time, she stopped running up on him. So I think that used to get on my nerves a lot because she was like, shut up, I'm your older sister, I can beat you up. And he would cry and he would always get the whooping. Wow. He would always get the, I said, I told you. So I think he made it up in his mind, I'm gonna whoop her.
And he socked me. I remember he socked me right in my arm.
Yeah.
And I got up.
Ooh, she was hot.
And we was really fighting, and he was not letting up. And I just felt like I know I can't whoop him, but I'm not gonna stop swinging. And I got a whooping because I was crying. I was crying because now I gotta get a whooping.
Yeah.
You ain't never hit me like that, so who you think you are trying to put some new moves on me? And then I said, hit me like that again, see what happened. Next thing you know, I was on the floor, and I got a whooping. We all had to eat and go to bed. That's funny. We got our butt whooped, we ate, and we had to go to bed. No TV, no nothing. We'll try again tomorrow. I go home and do that with my son. He's like, I gotta go to bed. Yeah, go to bed. You just got in trouble. Like, what you think this is? Like,
Say free for all.
New day.
What's something?
call my grandma. That's what I get now. Call my grandma. Like,
What's something your mom used to say that used to get on your nerves that you live by now?
Yeah, let's hear these ones.
my mom gets on my No.
That she used to say that would get on your nerves.
When
that
you
The
were a
word
kid.
no. She always told me no.
Child, my
Because
mom.
I always wanted to do something.
Uh-huh.
I was the one, oh, can I get the sidekick? Can I get the chirp? Can I get the new Uggs? Can I get the juicy couture? I wanted everything. No, Asia, no. Okay, fine. I figured out how to get it. You done told me no?
Yep.
Don't give Asia nothing. Okay, I'll earn it. What you
Find
want?
another way.
Yeah. She always told me no. And then I ended up getting it. So it was like, what you do all that?
Right.
Pushing my blood pressure up now.
I'm just trying to make it easy, but I'm gonna get what I want.
Or she was,
Because
or
I was
she
always
was
trying to
saying,
tell her she don't have to keep up with the Joneses.
She keeping up with herself.
No, she wasn't.
This was the Joneses.
I am the joke.
This was the Joneses.
because we needed it now. Like our era, we needed it. We
Yeah.
needed
But
the
you
skinny
don't have-
jeans back
But
in the
that's-
day.
But you got them.
That created us the
somebody else
hustlers
had
that we are now.
Yeah, because we're gonna go get it.
One thing she would always say, stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Now he stays ready.
Yeah,
That's right.
He's ready.
right.
What? No, I got that already. It's here.
What I
you
know
need?
from
What you
my
need?
dad, he always say, when you talking to somebody, look them in
Look
the
them in
face,
their
because you
eyes.
ain't scared to know. And again, this is my parents telling me, and so when I do it, and Miss Wilson, but y'all told me to do that. And they're like, Aisha, well, I didn't tell you to go.
I didn't tell you to do that.
Aisha, I didn't tell you. Yes, you did. Like when I do something, I want to get mad because something y'all told me to do.
We didn't tell you to hit
Or-
nobody.
Y'all said defend myself.
Okay, but
You took it all the way.
Their gentle parenting and reality, it mixed with me. I understand the gentle, and I took forth with reality.
One thing my dad would always say, I feel like people laugh at me all the time because my dad used to throw his hands up, like when he was done with something, he'd be like, you could take a horse to a well, but you can't make him drink.
that's right. That's right.
You can take all, and I say that so much now, like, you can take a horse to a well, but you can't make him drink. Or if I fish for you, you'll never learn how to
You
feed
will
yourself.
never
But if I
learn.
teach you how to fish, you'll eat forever.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think that's all parents can. I was about to say that I grew up on that too. I also grew up hearing them say, "Man, you made me forget because I was supposed to say that." I know. Okay, we moving on because I forgot. Because I was gonna say that. It's funny how you could tell parents who parents their
Yeah.
kids the gentle way. And we got spoil the raw, we got the Christian way,
Man,
we got
spare the rod, spoil the child.
going in between way. We got it from top to bottom. So I feel like us being a preacher kids, we didn't get the worst, but we got the most of a structure of a balance. Like we was in church, but we had free will, but we knew what
Yeah.
was right, but what was wrong because everybody went to church Sunday. We was there sun up, sundown, and if
Maybe
you knew
Sunday,
not to sit
Wednesday,
there.
Thursday.
Well, I got out of it a little bit because I ran track, so that's how I kept my mom out of church.
Look, but they messed us up. They messed us up because they're the ones who taught us that we needed to get a new outfit for everything that was going on.
Thank you. talking about generations, we'll get on our nerves talking about a party. Oh, you have to have a new outfit.
I need a new outfit.
And then we go say when they have it now, you don't need to buy all that. Excuse me, I do. Even for
You
my
taught me.
socks. Yeah.
You taught me.
Because women
Well, we
got
did.
stuff.
We did do that.
And one thing I will say, they both family oriented on both sides.
Yeah.
My mother. We came together as a family, so I think being a family and coming from a family, that to make a family.
To mold into a bigger
and
family.
we here now as a family.
Yeah.
Like, it's just great.
I would just say, as I can, a family that prays together
Stays together.
For real.
I love that. Okay, we got a sentiment. We got to keep moving on. Let's know what's next.
Let's see.
Because a true family, you gonna pray for each other.
I don't like that because that's going to go in from advice from my mother. So whatever advice that you want to give or any question that you guys have, this is the segment to talk about that. What advice would you give to moms today, or what do you think mom today struggle with the most?
Before we do that, because that's good, I want to hear, because I like to get to know my mom on another level. You know what I mean? So if you can give your younger version advice, what would you tell her?
Her younger version?
My younger
And then
version.
your version of yourself.
Oh.
Y'all elevating. I
Yeah.
wasn't always proceeding
y'all-
now.
That's true. But I think even as a younger mother, because I look at young mothers and because of the way society is, I truly feel like raise your kids in a point or a way that other people will be okay helping you. And so to tell myself then, I would actually say, you know what, you did pretty good. You probably spoiled them a little bit, but I was in a position to do that. You know, I had a job where I could work the overtime, and you know, they had them $500 and $600 Christmases, and you know, they had all of the new stuff and all of that. And I would probably say maybe I didn't have to do that much, but at the same token, I think it was okay. So me as a grandmother now, I don't know how I could prepare them to be parents, because some of them are parents and some of them aren't. But what two late grandchildren I have or don't have from others, I have 4 late grandchildren, and I just feel like if nothing else, I taught them to love. And I would tell Sarah, love more. All you can do is love more.
Wow, that's really good. That's a tough one. I have to kind of agree with Sarah on that because, you know, I wanted my kids with the best. And so in order for them to get the best that I felt that was the best, I had to work hard. You know, I had to show a good example. You know, I wasn't, yes, I lived my life, but when I had kids, it was over. It was all about raising my kids and try to make them the best they could be and try to teach them with respect and teach them with love. And what I would say to my grandkids all the time, now I tell them, put God first and let somebody see God in you so you could be able to move on with a better life. If somebody could just see a little bit of God in you and a little bit of love, it will make a difference. And so that's what I instill in them. And they said, Grandma, we know what we're going to say when you die. I said, what? Did somebody see God in you today? You know? But I instill it in every one of them every day, you know, and I talk to them, and I have more grandsons than girls, and it's so important because, you know, they could be riding down the street or, you know, get faced with the police or something, and it's going to be even more dangerous for a male, in their day, and I might not be here, and I'm just trying to lay the seed, the foundation for them to walk, to be men and not gangsters or not, whatever they life choose that they're gonna be, they always gonna know, well, my grandmother introduced me to God. And so when my son, and I just want to share this, and since it's Mother's Day, for a mother that might be out there and haven't talked to their sons or their daughters or anyone, I struggled when my kids left because I was worried because, we the mother, we the protector. And so I really had to go in prayer one time, and God told me, he said, you did the best thing you could do. You introduced them to me. I got them. And once I got released from that, I could let them go and still pray for them. So any mother that's out there like, my son is doing this, my daughter is doing this, the best thing you can do is keep praying for them. And if you have an opportunity to introduce our God to them, he would never leave them.
Can I just say,
Even as children, if you are the child and you know God,
Yes.
you might need to introduce your mother
Yeah.
to your God.
Yeah.
Because,
Yes.
we have so many children out there who are angry with their mothers and or fathers. But if you get it, you might be the one that introduced them. So one way or the other, mothers, children, fathers, children, whoever God chooses, need to make sure the generations before them know and the generations after them.
Keep it going. Never put a first lady's on a path.
can I just say one thing, because you took me back a little, you touched me a little bit, because you took me back to my grandma and her grandbabies. And just keep telling them, did somebody see God in you today?
Because it sticks.
Because one thing that my grandma would always say, don't forget to pray.
Oh, yeah.
And I will always remember that, because that was something that was always instilled in me, to the point that because my grandma was so close to me, I got, don't forget to pray.
Don't forget to pray.
That's what I mean.
Oh.
Because that is something that I can hold on to,
Yeah.
and that I can remind myself of what I was taught and what I was instilled. And I know at the end of the day, everything that we talked about people throwing stuff or talking about us and we being the stronger person, I could look down at my wrist and be like,
Just pray.
Pray
Just
about
pray. God got you.
let it go. Because did God...
Did somebody
Did
see
the
God?
devil get me, or did somebody see God in me? Because sometimes that walking away
Yeah.
is the God that was seen in you.
Yes.
Because if you would have seen the devil, you might be at the hospital.
Right. Right. Thank you for
So-
being covered.
So keep saying that to them, because it's gonna stick. And I could say that with all of my grandma's grandkids. We all know,
Yeah.
don't forget to pray.
Don't
Yeah.
forget to pray.
Wow.
She left that.
Yeah, I think we would close with that for the best advice for anything, because you cannot forget to pray. And if you don't know how to pray, it's just like having a conversation.
That's all it is.
It's like, God, I know you hear me. I know, I know. We got that connection. When you feel the connection with God, it's just like a conversation. Like, God, you better help me. I'm about to lose it. Keep my kids covered when they get out the car. Touch my mom while it's just something simple. It's just not a whole paragraph like you gotta, no, it's God keep me covered while I'm driving. It's simple.
And
Lord,
that
I
simple
thank
will
you.
grow.
You know,
That simple
like-
will grow.
And growing up in church, those are the little things when you look at being older. I mean, I am in my 30s, so it makes sense to be like, God, thank you. I almost lost my shit. God, thank you for keeping me covered. God, thank you for not letting the principal call for King today. God, keep my daughter covered while she's with her dad. Like, it's so much stuff going on in this world. You just have to say, God, thank you.
Because
But-
the Bible
I mean-
says a man ought to always pray. So it is. I mean, some people think that, oh, I gotta go in my closet.
Yeah.
They think they gotta go into a physical closet. No, it's in
Everyone's
your
prayers,
mind.
You just
And-
prayed before the show.
and that's what I get on a regular. I get people that call me for prayer. I'm a prayer warrior, but I know that, you know what, we have to pray. From the time we wake up, we should be praying.
I'm gonna have to cut this out. Well, y'all, you know we are here for Mother's Day, so we must share this special gift that we got for our mother. From their flowers while they are here. Mom, I just want you to know that I love you, I cherish you. Thank you for being my best friend. Thank you for being there when I need you. Thank you. Don't do it because you're going to make me cry. Thank you for being my bumper person. Whenever I need someone to talk to, you are there. You are a call away. You don't miss a call, and if you do, you call right back. And I appreciate everything that you do for me and the family and just being the person that you are. We are truly nothing if it wasn't for you.
How adorable. As we come to a close, the only thing I probably can say to my mom, and I'm gonna always say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for always putting up with my nonsense. Anything I do, you support me, you never doubt me, and most importantly, thank you for being the best grandmother. Like, without my mom helping me with my kids, I don't even think I would be a mom. My mom is a strong mom. She's the only child. She didn't have no siblings. I got siblings, and me being a mom, sometimes I want to give up because it's hard being a mom. And nobody knows this about me. Like, it's many days I'm like, I don't want to be a mom. I don't want to be a mom. But my mama never gave up on me. So I can't give up on my kids. So I always gonna say, thank you. Like, just thank you for not giving up on me. Because I really, it's hard being a single mom. And I'm a single mom. And I saw my mom and my dad raise me. So my mother, meaning the world to me, I would move mountains. I would lay my life down. But I will always give my mom the respect to say thank you for never giving up on me.
Y'all are everything.
No, for real. It's
Y'all are literally our
it's really
everything.
hard. Like, nobody understands what I really go through or don't show because it's hard. It's so hard. And there's no manual to be a mom. And I have 2 kids. I have 4 eyes looking at me. And I be wanting to quit. Like, I don't want to do it, but I always have my mom like, you can do this, Asia. They're here for a reason. My kid's name is King and Clarity. I got my Clarity and I have a King, so why would I want to just stop? Yeah, but we finally cried on the show, y'all. But I really genuinely sincere, wholehearted love my mom. And I love you too. And thank you for always introducing me and sharing with Clinton.
To my sister!
But we're gonna come to a close, but I want you guys to make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you show some love in the comments. And again,
Like,
this is
comment,
episode
and
3.
subscribe.
We are honoring our mothers. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Happy mothers to soon-to-be mothers. Happy mothers. If you lost a child, still happy Mother's Day
Happy Mother's Day to the godmothers.
Godmothers. Shout out to anybody that's dog mothers.
Dog mothers.
Bird mother. Anybody. Mothers in heaven. Yes, and grandmothers. Great grand. Shout out to you guys. We love you. Again, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And the church mothers. Amen. We love you guys too. But again,
Thank you
guys
all
have
for
much
what
to
you
say.
do. You guys are the reason. They really got us over here crying. Y'all really are the reason the world goes round. Like, listen, God put mothers on this earth for a reason, and you guys are literally the nature's peace, and you guys are our peace. And I know if I could pray for anybody who has an estranged relationship like with their mom and it's something that can be done, like, I pray that you take care of that before it's too late. I know there's a lot of situations, but I'm blessed. I think we're blessed to have our moms because there are a lot of situations out there that it's not for us to understand, but I don't know what I would do without mine.
Yeah, me either. And we're going to close on that. Love your mom. Hug somebody. Tell somebody you love them. And meet us back here next Thursday.
Love y'all!
Happy Mother's Day.